What's up guys, this is Character Fox, and welcome to Foxshot Server Update number 11. So right now we're in Warp Iraq, which is our warp that changed the most, and you can see there's all the people who wanted to come for the introduction of the video. So yeah, Warp Iraq, it changed a whole lot because of ESG Productions. He just came on and started building and adding a bunch of new buildings, and yeah, this is what it looks like. It's starting to look like a city, and it's based partly on like Battlefield 3, I believe, which is Iraq, maybe like something like Baghdad. So yeah, there's a lot of desert buildings around, and we also have a desert military base. You can see some MRAPs down there, and if we go over here, crash helicopter, there will be the entrance to the military base, I believe. Well, they're building a wall, and you can see there's my Humvee and a crane. And if we go down here, this is where the military base is, and you can see it says right here, military base authorized personnel only. And yeah, this is what it looks like. You've probably already seen this already, but there probably has been more additions to it. These are just some aircraft just temporarily, and I need to update them. Well, that's a taxiway, and here's the runway over there. And if you go to the other side, there should be more stuff. Here's some, I believe, C-17. Yeah, C-17 Globemasters. And here's some oil, oil storage area, some more tents. And yeah, this is what it looks like. And let's go to the next warp. Let's go to Warp Train Museum. So this has been here for quite a long time, but there has been more additions to it. So if we go over here, you can see there's a whole lot of trains. So if you want to come on the server and see trains, there's a lot of here. And this section, I believe it's by Hans. And you got some British trains. It's supposed to be the, what's it called? Yeah, the Pacer train. And if we go down here, a couple more trains that I don't even know the names of. They just look like random trains to me. Yeah, and that's a Spirit over there. Looks like they expanded this a little more down to make it more longer. Yeah, they definitely moved this section a whole back, so there's a lot more room. Here's the sheds. Elixir, he also has a section where he makes his videos. Let's see if that changed a bit, and I believe that's like in this area. Yeah, this is where he built his stuff. And you can see there's like the shunter, and this all is, oh wow, what is this green thing? This is diesel. Okay, so he kind of labeled the rows of it. Interesting. And he got a lot of locomotives. You can come check it out if you can come on the server. So the next warp, let's go to Warp Diamond. So Diamond is a relatively new builder on the server, and he's been working on this little town with the rail yard. You can see right here, it's sort of elevated. He made a lot of tracks, which is good. You can see there's railroad switches. There appears to be some locomotives down here. He's just building steam engines, I think. So that's what they look like. And let's go this way. The tracks will end up into another rail yard, which is right here. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I thought it's a nice setting. It reminds me of the island of Soda, or maybe like Britain in back in the day, where they used steam engines. So that's pretty cool, and that is borderline Thomas stuff right there. And yeah, it's cool. The steam locomotives, they're built by different people. Oh, this one's by me. Apparently he moved my stuff here. Fictional, not real. Got a car. What is this one? Made by AJ, which is no longer a player on my server, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. And this is by Edward Thompson, which is the real life person, so Diamond probably made that. So yeah, that's what the rail yard looks like. I think it looks pretty amazing. British rail stuff back in the day. And whoa, there's even more going down here on this side. This is new. I haven't seen this. So maybe this is like a shed, like a work shed probably. And these are some houses, some row houses together. Alright, so let's go to the next warp. Let's go to warp beacon. I just want to say thanks to Meeper for building this, and he says it's now done. So this is the final product. Although I think you could probably add a bit more to this. Like the parking lot's so empty. In real life, this is probably packed. But yeah, it's finally complete. We have our first, what is this? Long Island Road, not Long Island Road, like Metro North maybe. Metro North Station, maybe out of the city a bit. And he has his own P42 Genesis. And yeah, this is our finished product, which is good because we have a final station. Maybe I can make an animation here, I don't know. Alright, so let's go to the next warp. Let's go to warp Leacock. And you can see it's snowing here. As you go through the update, you'll probably find like a bunch of other places that has snow in it, because people are like emphasizing winter and like Christmas, even though it's not Christmas yet. So there is definitely this Christmas spirit. And yeah, this is what it looks like. It looks pretty good actually. We have a lot of houses. I mean, not houses, like buildings. It's pretty good that we have more builders, because mostly everyone likes to make vehicles, so we'd like to have more of that. And this looks like it's gonna go like around like this, so maybe what's gonna happen on the inside, I don't know. Kind of reminds me of European style though. Alright, so let's go to our next warp. Let's go to Warp Coast Guard. So this is McAlpaca, and this is Coast Guard map. It has changed since the last time. I haven't shown it in the last update because there wasn't as much stuff to show. So let me show it right now. You can see there's some additions right over here. This is a new lot. What is this? Like some kind of soccer field, junk playground. Okay, this looks like an obstacle course. I'll assume it is. I don't know how you're gonna get in though. I don't see any door. Maybe you have to climb the fence to get through. Here's some RV trailers. I like the design of it. And here's a lot. Some more detail with equipment. There's a garage here for looks like trucks, like pickup trucks for some reason. I don't know why, but that is a thing. And go down here, some more buildings, a lot of parking space, which is always good. Here's a new building, and he liked the design of this lamp. He uses the end rods for it. And here's the interior, kind of spooky. What's inside? Like a little meeting room maybe. That looks like the same thing. So yeah, there is an interior to this kitchen. And the kitchen looks like there's a hole in the wall, so I don't know. Yeah, to fix that. And it's like a little area here, so there's always like this expansion going on, adding more stuff to this base, which is a real life base. It's like Coast Guard Island near like California, off the coast I think. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Coast Guard base. Go to Warp Creeper. So again, there's this Christmas spirit. So there's like a lot of rain falling from the sky. I don't know if that makes sense because it's snowing, but there is. Maybe this is supposed to be snow, but it just looks like rain. So yeah, this is Creeper's rail yard, which is near Meadow Hills. And you can see I think he moved the sign to this side, and there is a lot of trains here. So if you want to come on the server, you can go take a look around at that. There's even a train on a flatbed truck. And also, this is a pretty cool development here. We have some tracks, and he's been experimenting with these wooden ones. Which I don't know if we're gonna keep this or not, but oh well. So he wants like some kind of rusted track. Yeah, it's a new design. Let's go over to this side. He said I didn't show something in the last update, and it is pretty hard to move around with this rain in the air, just like in real life. So I'm gonna go down low. Alright, so there's some, no, what is that, like a fighter jet? I believe that's by Mikhail Foca. Here's a steam locomotive in. I don't know what happened to it. Some rubble around it. Oh, it looks like it derailed. Yeah, there should be like a shed down here, I believe. So we're gonna keep on going. Alright, so here's the shed he wanted me to show you guys. This is new. There's like a little connection here. I don't know how is that oh, it's a round table. But that's still kind of weird how it just only takes up that much. Shouldn't it go all the way? I don't know. Maybe some rail equipment going on here. And this is Version, which is a rail company in the UK, I believe. For the interior, I wonder if there is, so I'm gonna check that out. No, there's no interior. I did tell him to make a forklift to get all these boxes, but I don't see it right now. So you better make that for the next time. So yeah, this is the rest. I probably already showed you this in the previous update, probably without snow. And here is Kugel's rail yard, which is like literally right next door. There's a little divider, I think, right here. So yeah, this is Kugel's, and it is kind of messy right now because I don't know what he's doing. Everything's like floating in the air. But he has some rail equipment up here, which is not bad at all. Pretty good. But the only thing bad is look at this floating stuff. Like I told him to put back the town down there, but it appears he hasn't done that. So it's just flying around. I don't know what we're gonna do to it, but there is another part of Meadow Hills I could show you. If you go to Warp Farm, this is like the farmlands, and if we go over here, remember we have this track, and this is owned by Kugel. Go down here, there should be like a little town area. So this is like, I think it's part of Meadow Hills, like a lower section of it, and this is just another part. It looks more rural for sure, so it might be another neighborhood or something like that, but it is like an industrial part. We got concrete trucks, well, cement trucks, and just these like little industrial things. I don't know what the shed is for, but it looks cool. Random. Wow, we still have the blocks over here, but this is my what's it called, excavator. Actually, this is my first Minecraft tutorial video ever. I was making that, and look at this truck, interesting design. So yeah, this is a new rail freight line that's going on, but I don't think it goes anywhere. I went to the other side before, there's nothing. So yeah, this is a freight train. I believe he designed all these cars. That's a pretty interesting design for the hoppers. A lot of detail going on. What is that? Is this like some kind of, oh, so they're like filling it up here somehow with that little spout. Okay, maybe like some grain cars, I suppose. There's a lot of cars in this. Go down here, even some white tankers. There's more expansion of the field, so there's a lot of farmland, which is a great idea. I wonder if you can change the color of the fields though, so they don't look just the same. Maybe like different shades. Here's a little grassy bit. Okay, so good. It changes color here. I like that. So what looks like tilled land maybe. And just like in real life, these trains are enormously long. Although they have like so many cars. It's like a rainbow train right now. And that's the end of it. Oh wow, I've never been to this side before, so this is pretty cool. Looks like there's some abandoned track here. Kind of like disappears at sections. I wonder where that goes. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for Meadow Hills. It's a cool area. This is nice. Alright, so let's go to our next warp. Let's go to warp. Let's go to Zektar. Alright, so here's another winter paradise. This is new. There's a little rail line going on. I don't know why this exists so close to this area. This is new, so I think it's by Creeper. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is Zektar's town. Lot of snow right now. This is my garbage truck from New York City with the snow plow, and have some buses and trucks. That's his car carrier. From the last update, I don't think it changed too much though. It just turned snowy. Maybe this is new, like a little apartment building. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, let's go to warp Foca. So there is some new ships going on here, and also construction equipment. He's been making this crane. You can see that we have like this beam going straight up. This is pretty cool. How it has like the spider legs going out, carrying that. And yeah, let's go to this side. We can see our new Harley Burke that he made. Just want to show that off. Past this Japanese helicopter destroyer. So here's the Harley Burke, 1.5 to 1 scale. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's absolutely massive, and a lot of detail going on. And this is the hangar bay. And it's right next to like this Russian frigate, I believe. And yeah, this is what it looks like. There is no interior though, because you can't even go inside of it. So yeah, there's gonna be like this pitch black going on, but I think it looks pretty good. Alright, so let's go to our next warp. Let's go to warp Expo. So this is part of Foca, his military expo, and he arranged it in this row fashion, which is new. So I guess he wants to keep it more organized and grid-like. And he has some more vehicles over here. And if you go to this section, this is a new building. I mean, it's been here for a while, but I don't think I showed you this before. So it's like this Mercury headquarters. And if we go down here, there's some more new developments going on, such as this area. There's a lot of plots, so I think he's gonna like fill this in or something. I don't know what this looks like though. Maybe like some shops or like a little township. I don't know, but in the north there should be like this massive airport, which we like imported a Google image of, and then he has to make it. And it could carry all types of jets, so that's good, because our main airport, it won't be able to hold like 747s, those jumbo jets like that. What is this? Is this like a map? Entrance to tanks, okay. Oh, air vehicles will be here. Shenanigans zone, what the heck is that? Some monuments of history. Aircrafts, and this is spelled wrong. Space programs, interesting. So there might be some space stuff going on. Oh, who is that? Oh, it's HG Productions, right over there. He did change his skin though, so he kind of looks like a spaceman now. I mean, hall, okay, cool. So there's like this little map diorama going on. So maybe when this gets like really developed, like you can use that as a guide to look around. Alright, so here is Warp Beach by Mika Paka. You can see there's a lot of World War II aircraft, and he probably added, this is new. I don't know if this is from the Cold War. I think it is, because it is like a jet, kind of. What is this? Here's a T6 Texan. So there is some more aircraft than last time. And over here we have the B-29 Super Fortress. And that's from World War II. We got the Fifi, and there's 2 different versions of it. He says the top section is more accurate. Well, I prefer the bottom one because it's more rounded. This looks like too boxy to me, but it might be more accurate since it is slimmer right here. There is also the large scale B-29 Super Fortress. So this is a really large, overscaled. So I like how there's different scales to it, so that it fits more to our other vehicles. I guess our last stop. Let's go to Spawn. So here's Spawn. Merry Christmas, folks. Even though it's not Christmas yet, we have an early Christmas, I guess. So open up your presents. Yeah, but this is Spawn right now. It's very Christmassy. Got like some. What is this? A bomb? We have a bomb? Okay, that's supposed to be a present, but that kind of looks like those wind-up bombs, like from Mario. Here's an angel, and we got some reindeer going on. We got Rudolph leading the pack, and there should be Santa right here. Hello, Santa. And yeah, this Christmas tree, it's a lot better than the last year. We had a last year Christmas tree that didn't look as great as this one. But yeah, that is it for our update on Foxshot. And actually, let's go over the Dynamap before we leave. Alright, so here's what the Foxshot Dynamap looks like right now. If we go to Surface, you'll see this. If you go to the other one, you can't because I reset it. So I only rendered the Surface one. So yeah, this is what it looks like. We did a few things to it. There hasn't been like, it hasn't updated fully yet. You can see like this part is supposed to be water, but it's not yet. There's only a little bit right here. There's an airplane flying around randomly. So yeah, this is downtown. If you can see my cursor, and I'm trying to make downtown and Warp Face, which is Singapore, more developed together, like into one city. So that's like an urban area. You can see there used to be like water here, but I'm trying to like fill that in, which I have to move these ports maybe down here and make the river wider. You can see this is like the rest of the map. This is Warp Volca. You can see this is the airport that we imported from like Google Images, like a little Navy base, shipyard. And down here is Mikapaka's air base. And here's his Coast Guard island, which is more densely like developed than the air base, and they're really close to each other. And down here, this is where Zictor, this is where Zictor's stuff is, like his little Christmas town. There is the Atocha rail yard, which is nearby. Down here, I moved FAS's space program down in the south, and that's kind of close to where Diligence movie theater, movie production places. And right over here in the south, that is where Warp Iraq is. You can see there's the Iraqi city being developed towards the north. Down the south, this is where the military base is. If we go over here, this is Kugel's area. There's like this weird grid pattern going on, and you can see this used to be where the scrapyard is. You can see kind of didn't update all the way, so this is supposed to be just like Greenland. And we moved the scrapyard all the way to the west, so it looks like this down over here. And basically I split it up between that scrapyard and the train scrapyard, which is right over here. We still have a whole ton of trains, and that's just because it got too big, and also we need to like expand this river, so we have to move everything down. We can't just move the whole scrapyard down. That wouldn't really work out. This is fastest power plant. Still not done yet. It's been a really long time since we started that. What else is here on the Dynamap? Here's where Leacock's little town is. Looks like it logged in. And what about Arkel? We removed Arkel. If you remember that, we had like this this North Pole thing going on. But I removed it. You know, there's too much random stuff going on there. We don't need snowy area, really. I don't think anyone likes a permanent snowy area like to build in. Here is Face's like little train yard. He's just filling it up with trains with creeper, I believe. And yeah, this is train museum. And that should be it for the Dynamap. Alright guys, so that's it for Foxshot update number 11. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you do, please hit that like button below and subscribe if you haven't already, because I will be uploading more Foxshot update videos in the future. You can come on, check out the server IP in the description down below. We are Minecraft on the PC, not like Windows 10, okay? Alright, so yeah, that is it for this video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Damn you, LD.